Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to our Saturday live walk. First off, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and hope you've been enjoying the holidays despite all restrictions. Since we are in the holiday season, I want to show you how the old town looks during this time. So the plan is to walk in the areas which get decorated for Christmas and New Year. To walk around the places where the locals come to get into the holiday spirit and take holiday pictures. So let me flip the camera and start the walk. Here's the top landing of the Potemkin Staircase. In front of you is the bay and the Black Sea. The spot on top of the staircase is one of the popular city spots. This is where locals come to take pictures during the holiday time, and where tourists come to get a view on the Potemkin Staircase and to take a picture with the staircase. And it's one of the main city spots which get decorated for the holiday season. A new decoration is this carousel. This year is the first time when we got it here. There is St. Nicholas, or we call him Father Frost, over there in the back, looking for somebody to take a photo with him and pay him. And a train for the kids. A traditional thing on the square is this Hanukah Menorah. Hanukkah ended last weekend, but I guess the city's officials decided that extra lights won't hurt. The reaction on Hanukah Menorah is how you can easily tell city guests from the locals. All locals know what it is and why it's here, and all city guests ask questions. And here are people selling mulled wine. And here is Primorsky boulevard, which always gets decorated with these holiday lights. The first piece of holiday decorations, which is usually put in the old town, is this Hanukah Menorah. Then about a week before December 25th, before Catholic Christmas, that's how we call it here, a Christmas market gets opened on the territory of the Lutheran Church, which locals call Kirche. Then we celebrate Catholic Christmas. In our part of the world, Orthodox people celebrate Christmas on January 6th and 7th. So that's why December 25th we call Catholic Christmas. December 25th is an official day off. Then we celebrate New Year, which is the biggest holiday during the season. And then we celebrate Orthodox Christmas, which is on January 6th and 7th. All restaurants and cafes are open, and they're gonna be open during the New Year night. So some people go out and the restaurants have already started accepting reservations for the New Year parties. Here's an oyster place, and elsewhere restaurants and cafes get decorated for the holiday season. So some people go out, and this year the restaurant's gonna be open until 7 o'clock in the morning. Some people prefer to stay at home, and they can order a takeaway from a restaurant. Most of the local restaurants provide takeaways. Just to give you an idea, a takeaway from a very famous local restaurant costs $80 for the whole thing, but it does not include alcohol. And this takeaway consists of food which is part of local cuisine. So there's gonna be a gefilte fish, Russian salad, also known as Olivier salad or salad a la Russe, Napoleon cake, herring pate known as forschmack, several kinds of sausages, and a homemade juice. So this package is gonna cost $80. And there are food stalls. Because here you can take a Merry Christmas photo and send a mail to Santa. This is one of the two places in the old town with food stalls. There's Top Waffle. Candy bar. There were much more people here last weekend when they just got opened. Georgian cuisine and different kinds of mulled wine, classical mulled wine, pomegranate, sweet cherry, and raspberry. Authentic mulled wine from Odessa. Here's a stall from the Chocolate Museum. And over there you can take a photo with Santa's cap. Mulled wine bar. Odessa food. And here they have a special deal. You can buy 3 hot dogs and get a Coke for free. Barbecue smoked. They have hot dogs, sausages, cheeseburger, hamburger. And I'm heading towards that decorated building in the front, which is Odessa City Hall.
И правдивыми историями сильных духом людей из цикла «Катастрофа тела». Оказаться рядом с актерами и сделать селфи.
This is the entrance to the Wax Figure Museum. So one of the main Christmas trees is this one in front of you. That's one of the 2 New Year trees in the city, and that's one of the main holiday spots in the old town. People who live in the city center, they come here for a weekend to take a picture. People who live in Odessa's districts, they come here during the weekend to take pictures and to get into the holiday spirit, because usually the districts get much less decorations. And here is Hermes. Let me zoom in. Here's Hermes, one of the gods of the city, wishing you health and wealth. And I'm joining in and would like to wish you the same for 2021. I think it's a very good and proper wish. In the old days, in the 1800s, this building was also one of the main venues of the New Year masquerade balls. During the day, it was the city's grain and commodity exchange, and in the evening, the venue was used to organize masquerade balls. The second venue was here in this building, which was the Englishmen's Club. The masquerade balls were usually accompanied by the competitions for the best male and female costumes, and the prizes for the winners were showcased in advance in a jewelry store on one of the main streets in the city, so that people could see what they could win if they had the best costume. Looks like they're making a film there. The first known Christmas party with a proper Christmas tree happened in the city in 1810. Odessa was 16 years old. The New Year tree was brought from Kiev region because there were no evergreen trees in this area, and there's still no evergreen trees growing naturally in this area. So bringing the evergreen tree here was a very expensive thing. The New Year party was organized by a very rich aristocratic family. The first Christmas party without the Christmas tree we know of happened in 1800. And there's a very funny story which got documented in the city's archives, and thanks to it we know about this party. So a local lady got a permit from the city to organize a New Year party. So she had to get a license to organize this party and to pay a tax on the profit after the party. She bought alcohol, she bought food, she hired musicians and dancers, and when everything was ready and the guests were on their way, a policeman accompanied by a few soldiers came and banned the party. The same policeman and the soldiers didn't ban the party of a competitor, another woman who was organizing the New Year party at the same time. So the next day, the first lady whose party was banned came to the city hall and wrote a complaint in which she requested a reimbursement of the expenses, and she also stated that the competitor used the police and the soldiers unlawfully, unscrupulously to ban her party. That's how we've come to know about the first party, New Year party, which was held in the city. And here is Odessa's iconic site, the National Opera and Ballet Theater. No special decorations, but when there is a performance, it gets lit with different colors when it's dark. And this is a square in front of the theater. So people over there selling mulled wine and some sweets. The Nutcracker is on, of course. In fact, the premiere of the new version of the Nutcracker was last weekend. The theater operates according to the schedule. It's just that they cannot sell the tickets at full capacity. Only 1/3 or a half of the main hall or of the seats in the main hall can be occupied. Here's an advert of the opera theater, and it's all about the Nutcracker. So there's still a tradition to go see the Nutcracker on New Year Eve. So there's still a tradition to go see the Nutcracker on New Year Eve and to go to the Philharmonic Hall to the classical music concert also around Christmas or New Year. Here's an advert for the Nutcracker. And here's the view of the opera theater from the front. Of course, it's Saturday and there is the Nutcracker in the opera theater. And here's the entrance to the MTB Bank, decorated with the holiday lights. And this bench with the sculpture. The official name of the sculpture is the Sculpture to the Jewish Banker. And there is nothing bad about the name of the sculpture. In fact, there is a real person behind it. An Odessa local, an ethnic Jew, a big philanthropist who lived in the city in the second half of the 1800s. And here is a little sign with the name of this person. Ozias Hayes. And this is the end of our today's walk. As always, every Saturday and Sunday at 1 p.m. GMT, I go live from our Facebook page. And then a recorded live walk gets uploaded on our YouTube channel here. So till tomorrow, enjoy the rest of your holidays. And if you want a more in-depth exploration of the old town, join our virtual tours. More info is at the link below this video. Enjoy your time, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Bye bye.